python.org, right? So you will have a window like this, and you just have to hover on this particular button called downloads and just click on the operating system that you want. So either Windows, Mac OS, or any other platform. So let us click on Windows. So you have like, different versions here for installation purpose. So you have to select the version. So choose any version above 3.7, right? So here you have the stable releases, right? You have stable releases and pre-releases. Do not install anything from the pre-releases, right? Go ahead with the stable release. So let us go ahead and click on the 3.10 version, right? So once you click on the 3.10 version, you can basically download one of these. Hold on a second. Latest release here. Source start ball. One moment. So this is the source code. We don't want the source code. And okay, 3.11 is also stable. So you can install based on whether it is a 32-bit operating system or 64-bit, or is it a ARM64. There are three different variants. You can basically download. Can you guys tell me, like, what is the operating system that you guys are using? Is it 32-bit or 64-bit? ARM64 is like, if you have bought your laptop somewhere in the last 5-6 months, you might have ARM64. Otherwise, it is 64-bit or 32-bit. Which one do you guys have?
64-bit.
Right. So based on your operating system, you have to select the appropriate version here. So I already have Python, so I'm not going to install it. But yeah, so you can just click on it, and it will basically download the Python software for you. Right. So once you have it, you just have to double click on it, right? So you will get option like this. As the first window that you get is install now or customize installation. So let us go with the default path, right? And you have to click on this checkbox, add python.exe to path, right? So this is your first window. Once you double click on it, and here do not change the installation path. You can just click on add. You have to click on this checkbox called add python exe to path, right? So once you click on it, then later, okay, let me go through the screenshots. Click on add Python. So this is the 3.5 version. So there you have 3.10 or 11 version. So you can choose whichever you want. So it is fine. Both are stable versions. So you can click on this checkbox, add Python, whatever version to the path. And after that, you will have this. Once you click next, so you will be led to this window where you have these options. So we don't have to click on anything here. Let it be as is, and we'll just say install. Okay. So once it is installed, it would just basically say setup was successful. So if you are getting this window, which means your installation is successful. Okay, can you guys try and install it right away?
Yeah.
If you're not talking, kindly mute your mic, please. So once it is successfully installed, so you can, on your search bar, you can just type IDLE, right? So you will be having a window like this, right? So you'll have a IDLE. If you just type IDLE, you will get an app like this, right? Are you able to get this selection? Because this is a very fundamental thing. So once the installation is done, we should be good to proceed further with programming. So I want to be like, double sure that your installation is done so that like, you guys can start practicing. Just click there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Either look for IDLE, just type IDLE there. So you will be seeing one application listed,
Idle Python. Yeah.
right? Is it listing for
Yes,
you?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is listed.
Right. Click on it and open it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now if you are looking at my screen, it would have opened a shell like this, an application like this. Are you able to see it?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Which means you are good with Python installation. So we can start, we are good to start programming with Python.